I was on America's Got Talent. I was on the world's largest stage in Los Angeles. It was the best day of my life, and I'm not gonna lie, it was a little bit the worst day of my life too. I'm from Paris, Texas, and when I got the call from America's Got Talent, I thought, are you kidding me? I auditioned just as a fluke. I thought, how am I going to be chosen out of 70,000 people? But they wanted me. I think it was my song $10 Watch. I think that's what sold them. So I was flown out. They flew me out to Los Angeles. When I got there, I'll tell you, there was someone holding a sign. They were holding a sign that said, Sunny Chatham. I thought, man, I've arrived. I've arrived at the airport, but I felt like, wow, I am someone. And then they drove me to the hotel. I got my own room, and there was a bathroom in my room. And it was just a beautiful room. They had television, and they had, well, of course, I think every hotel has a television, but they had a pool. And I took a little dip. It was very nice, and people were just very encouraging, just so very kind. And so we had a little rehearsal the night before, and I walked around, and they interviewed me and other contestants. I mean, there's some really, really good contestants there, but they interviewed me, and I just felt like, I feel like a celebrity. So the next day, after we did the sound check, everything was fine for the sound check. I played my uke. Everybody loved it. I got an applause break. And the next day came. I got a pretty good night's sleep, but I had the nerves. I've never performed in front of 3,000 people. I think there were 3,000 people, and all them judges, which I love them judges. They asked, who's your favorite? Obviously, it's Sophia. I'm going to make another video about that, about me and Sophia. So the day of, I got there at 6 o'clock in the morning. I had a nice little breakfast. I don't think I had enough food to eat. I think my blood sugar was a little bit low going in that day, and I drank a lot of coffee too. So I waited most of the day, and they had me going up next to last. It was almost 8 o'clock before I went up because they have 2 shows. But I was excited. I was like, they saved the best for... No, wait, I was last. I forgot I was last because producers were saying, they saved the best for last, Sonny. I just thought, wow, this is great. But I didn't realize everyone had been sitting there for about 6 hours, and they were a little tired. They'd seen lots of acts. Excuse me. And I didn't know which song I was going to sing because I'll tell you, I just wanted everyone to be part of it. I wanted everyone. I wanted like the song, the inspiration to come from the divine. So I brought my whole stack of cards with me. And this is me when I walked out. This is me when I walked out on the stage, just happy as a clam at high tide. Look at that. What a handsome fella, huh? And then this is me when I first got out on the stage. I said, "Hello, America." And people shouted back, and everybody loved me. They were just applauding. It was great. And then there was a thing that, well, people got a little impatient. And I'm not going to say much about that. But, sometimes people do get impatient. They do, but this is when people started getting impatient. You could see I was kind of scared. I was a little bit scared because I did not expect that Howie'd be hitting that buzzer. I know Howie is as Howie does, but I did not expect he was going to be hitting that buzzer. And then I brought egg shakers. This is the famous egg shaker that's on television. I gave the one to Sophia away, the ladybug, but this is the famous one. He's a little cutie. He's a little cutie. So then people started giving me a hard time. And then this is me when I heard the second buzzer. That was Mr. Cowles. And then Sophia hit her buzzer, I think because she was jealous a little bit, because I told her I had a lady friend. But then after that, people started chanting.
Sing your song. Sing your song. Sing your song.
I've never heard such a sound. It just runs through you. And then, well, you know what happened. I was embarrassed. I was humiliated. Sometimes you got a plan, and other people have a plan, and You just have to adapt. It was that last moment with Heidi, and I think she was a little jealous because my attention towards Sophia, when Heidi was just like, you better hit that buzzer, Sonny. You better hit that buzzer. We know that's not what she said. You better play the song, Sonny. I'm so confused. It's hitting, all the buzzers confused me. But she said, hitting buzzer, and she was going to hit her buzzer, and she did hit the buzzer. And then I went home to Paris, and people were like, Sonny Chatum, you embarrassed all of us. There was even something in the newspaper about me. But then I went viral. And it was like, Sonny Chatum. And they felt bad for me. They sent all these comments like, we're so sorry that happened, Sonny. Them judges were mean. Which, I mean, they're just doing and they were sitting there all day long. So their patience was probably at the end. I didn't realize that. Maybe I should have known that. That's my part. But I'm just so happy to be here. Thank you for listening to my story. I hope peace and blessings. And I'm going to be having, check this out, I'm going to be having a world's greatest Madison Square Garden, biggest band, biggest Jug Shaker ensemble. And to visit my page, Sonny's Big Dream, and sign up. And I'll send you information about the big day. Hope you can be there. Au revoir.